What is good, my GTP family, my guys? Y'all haven't seen me in a minute, but we back full effect. Just got the fresh beam, looking crispy if I do say so myself. But yeah, y'all, today I just wanted to talk a little bit about goals, your dreams, and the simple way to break that down and how to achieve it. Because a lot of the times we overcomplicate it, and I can say that firsthand. You have a dream and something that you want to accomplish, something that you want to do. You think about all the obstacles in your way. You think about what it's going to take to get there. You just overthink and think and think. The more of the story, you're thinking and not doing, not putting action in. So really, it's really like a simple 3-step way that you could break down any dream, any type of goal you have. And that's really what I just want to touch on today a little bit. Because like I said, I've struggled with it in the past, so I know there might be other people out there struggling with it as well. And this could go for any type of goal, dream that you want, because really it's just going to reflect on different parts of your life and help you understand this process more, so that way you can actually put into action. All right, so getting started, really the first step is to have that vision, have that goal, have that plan, have a destination in mind. Because what this is going to do is it's going to give you a target to shoot at. A lot of people say they want something, and it has to be concrete, because a lot of people say they want something but don't have a concrete vision or goal or plan for it. Not plan, that's what we're going to get into next, but they don't have an actual vision, something concrete that they want. I want this amount of money in this amount of time. I want this house by then. I want to stop doing stuff for 30 days. I want to start going to the gym every single day. I want to do something. I want to have an end goal, a vision. Really, your end goal, your vision could be even a version of yourself. I want to be this type of person by this time. I want to have this type of body by this time. I want to have a good physique by next summer, something like that. Because all this is going to do is plant that in your mind, so now your subconscious is constantly thinking about that thing when you're actually implementing the action steps of what it takes to get there. Because what that's going to do is just reassure it every day. And you should go back to this vision often so you know that you're on course. Because if you just write down the vision once and then steer off course, you're never going to follow through with it. So you have to constantly go back, constantly remind yourself, this is what we're doing, this is what we're getting at. It's your why also. It's all tied up in one. So for example, if you want to change your body by summer 2020, you got to put that as a vision. I want to be 215 pounds with less than a 10% body fat. Bang. Now you got your concrete vision, and you got a timestamp allotted to that. It's good to add a timestamp to that, because you could say I want to be 215 and under 10%, but there's no goal, there's no deadline, you're not working against nothing. You're just saying, it's just like a wish at that point. You're just throwing it up in the air, I wish I was this, and then hoping it happened. Or you might even be working towards it, but you're working a lot slower. So once you actually put a time step on there, it's easier to get down a plan on what you have to do exactly to get there. And that moves on to the next step. A goal without a plan is just a wish. That's so true. So the next step, you definitely need a plan. You need to plan this thing out, man. You gotta exactly how you're gonna get there. What are the steps taken to get there? It's gonna require some research. It's gonna require some creative thinking, some critical thinking, and everything that I'm saying right now, you should be writing down. Write down in a notebook. Make it real. Make it concrete. Send it to the universe. Send it to God. Whatever higher power you believe in, send it to that. Because it's something about putting it in the universe that makes it concrete and real. You got to remember, guys, half of this universe is spiritual, half of this is physical. No matter what you believe in, that's just the reality of the situation. We know that because the very particle that we use to live, we can't see. I feel like God intended it to be that way. We need air to live. We can't even see it. That's how you know it's just a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that we may not know about. A lot of strings getting pulled, a lot of external factors. So for somebody to deny the spiritual world, that's just very ignorant. It's definitely some things going on that we cannot see that influence our world. There's too many examples of that and too many people that can attest to it. So for you to deny that is just ridiculous. So with that being said, when you write down your vision and you write down your plan to get there, it makes it concrete. Now you have the universe working with you. Now you have God working with you, because it's something that you're actually aiming towards. You're not just shooting, hoping you hit something. You're aiming towards something very concrete on your path as an individual person. So therefore, your signals to the universe is going to send that off. And it's just like the opposites, well, not opposites attract, but it's like a reactive situation, because once you send that off, the universe will send something back to you to help you achieve that. And it's just going to help you walk aligned with your path. And once you have your plan written down, you can check off marks as you go along. Like, okay, I'm on the right path still. I'm knocking off goals. I'm doing what I have to do. And then the key part when it comes to your plan is you got to reverse engineer that. So if you're saying that, okay, let's go back to the gym example. If you're saying, I want to be 215 pounds, under 10% body fat, then you have to look at where you are now. And this is like a real goal of mine. Like, this is what I'm trying to do. So you gotta look at where you are now. I'm like 200 pounds now. I'm probably under 10% body fat, like nice and cut, but I'm trying to get bigger. So that might fluctuate, and I still want to try to do it cleanly, so I can still have like my abs and things like that. So when you look at it like that, if I'm trying to be that amount of weight, then I have to first eat in a calorie surplus. That's the number one thing. I have to be eating more calories than I'm burning every day, more than my daily intake. Bang. That's how you're gonna gain weight. Then I want that to be clean, because I want to be 10% body fat. So I have to be conscious of the foods I am eating. That's another step in the plan. Also, I have to build muscle. How do you build muscle? Through protein and working out. Okay. So I need to take at least 1 gram of protein for every pound I am. So if I'm 200 pounds, I should be eating at least 200 grams of protein a day. Bang. That's 3. Also working out. What regimen is going to increase muscle mass the most? So I found out push-pull leg splits help increase muscle mass the most. You're hitting every leg. You're hitting every muscle group twice a week. And then I'm switching up my routine to add some muscle confusion and just overall increasing the volume of each exercise that I'm doing per week. So I'm increasing. I know I'm getting stronger. I know I'm going up. If I follow this regimen continuously, I'm going to gain weight. And that's not just me hoping I gain weight by eating the same shit I'm doing and not going to the gym, anything like that. I actually have a plan on how I'm going to do that. So that's like crucial. And step number 2 is to have an exact plan on how to do it. And then step 3, man, is just execute. You got to do this shit every day. Like, you got to work on your plan, work on your goals, work on what you want to do every single day. Because once you have this plan and then you break that down into, because it should be like, the way you do it is like, okay, you have your end goal. Okay, bet. So what should I be on a monthly basis when I break that down? Okay, cool. What should I be on a weekly basis when I break that down? Okay, cool. How do I get to that weekly basis? What do I have to do on a daily basis? And that's really where it's going to start. And usually on a daily basis is, what can you do right now at this very second? So people tend to overcomplicate things, overthink things. Really, it doesn't have to be that hard. You just have to break it down to them steps. And then once you get to that daily step, what could you be doing right now to aim more towards your goals? Like me right now, I'm making this impromptu YouTube video as I just pulled up to the crib, just because I know I have to make more YouTube videos to get out there. I hope I'm providing value while I'm doing it. I'm just sharing what I know. It's impromptu. There's no script. So you have to do these things if you want to achieve the goal that you want to achieve. And this ties back into the discipline thing, because sometimes you're not going to want to do it. Sometimes you're not going to want to go to the gym, but you have to think of the bigger vision and the bigger goal you set for yourself so while back and you wrote down. And that's what's going to keep you going. That's going to be your why. And it should even be a bigger why than just the individual goal. It should be something bigger, more lifetime value type of thing. If you want to provide for your family, provide for your friends, and give people a better life, or inspire or help people or something like that, then that should be what gets you up in the morning. And then these sub goals in different categories are gonna what help. It's gonna be what helps you improve yourself to the point to where you can accomplish that goal. Because really everything is going to come through self-improvement, man. You got to change yourself before you can change the world. That's one of the realest quotes I ever heard, because a lot of people have these big goals to obtain and change the world. Really, it starts within. You have to start making yourself better. Make yourself an example. Lead by example. Because if you don't, you're just talking and not walking the walk. And that's something I struggle with. So I'm just trying to steadily improve myself so then I can share what I've learned. Because you only learn really through experiences. So if somebody with no experiences is telling you how to do something, that's just, it's not going to hold no weight. That's like somebody who's never dunked a basketball in their life trying to tell you how to dunk. Like, come on now. Like, bro, you don't even, like, it's something you've never done. So, yeah, man, let me just reiterate basically what I was saying. Step number 1 is have a vision, have a goal, have something that you're striving for, have that end result in mind on where you want to be and what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, that end goal in mind. Step number 2 is reverse engineering that by having a plan. So if this is your end goal, you need to have the reverse engineer process of how to get there, starting with what you can do right this second. So you got your end goal of gaining weight, bet. So by each month I need to be, if I'm trying to be 215 in 6 months, I'm 200, I need to gain 15 pounds. 15 divided by 6 is a number. Like I told y'all, I'm not good at math. I think that's, what's that, 2 times 6 is 12, so 3 times 6 is about 18. So yeah, around 2.5 pounds a month. So if I'm trying to gain 2.5 pounds a month, I at least need to be gaining about 0.5 pound a week. Is that right, math? Yeah, about 0.5 pound to 0.7 pounds a week. So I need to be eating in a calorie surplus, but not gaining too much weight. So I need to calculate that out. So basically I would find me a calorie tracking app, so that way I can exactly know how much. This is reverse engineering your goal. Like, you breaking it down in your mind, you breaking down what you exactly have to do. Bet. So I need to be eating this amount of much a week to gain that 0.7. Bet. So how much do I need to eat daily? Bet. I know how much I got to do then. So how much have I had today? Now you need to go eat. Have I worked out today? You need to go work out. You need to be in the gym at least, if you're trying to create these goals the fastest as possible, 6 times, 5 times, 4 times a week. So once you have that plan, reverse engineering, you know exactly what you need to do now. You need to just execute. Have that discipline to do it when you don't want to do it, and have that end goal in mind, because that's how you're going to execute. So when you have that discipline, that this is what you need to be doing right now, then do it. That's the only step in execute. And then once you do that continuously, it's going to compound, and you're going to look up and you pass your goal by flying colors, and you got to set new ones. All right, man. But yeah, I just want to make this video. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up right here, man. I hope y'all have a blessed day and a good rest of y'all week. All right, y'all. Sorry for the wait, man. I done procrastinated on putting this video out for the last couple weeks, but I just wanted to let y'all know your boy's still definitely in the gym working, man. Added a few clips of me getting this shoulder press in, also a little back lat pull down. So we definitely still in the gym trying to reach these goals, man. Here's to a good 2020 and blessings to all y'all. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for this video, man. I appreciate all y'all watching and who made it this far. Y'all definitely hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. I will be releasing more and more videos as we go along. I appreciate y'all following along on my journey. God bless.